Hello, 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 everybody. What's going down? It is live here on YouTube. Hello. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm excited and happy to be here. This particular live is what I'm calling an Eclipse special, aka Eclipse Workshop. But I'm going to make it more of like a special, whereas in the past, I kind of like to teach. I'm a, I'm a teacher. I think I'm a good teacher. But I am a teacher nonetheless, in which I like to share and allow people to grow in what it is that they're learning. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wait for a few people to come on in. Hopefully, YouTube is alerting some folks of this live situation. So, as I wait, and allow folks to come in. What's up, Rosalind? Nice to see you here. I'm so grateful for you. Okay, folks are coming in now. I haven't done this in such a while. I was realizing or asking myself if I did it properly. Anyway, hi, Rob. What's up, Angela Hill? I'm so glad y'all rolling in. Thank you for sticking with the sister. This is live and I'm excited. Yes, the folks are coming in. Hi, Miss A. Hi, Malika. Oh, nice to see your name. China Wings. Yes. We are live, honey pie, because it is an eclipse special. I want to share this information with y'all before it gets too late here on the West Coast. I feel like with the sun like not being up for a long time, I'm getting sleepy quicker. What's up, Pasha Woods? Oh, great day to you. I've missed y'all as well. Listen, I try to jump on Instagram live every now and again if you follow, or I can't stand saying that word. If you watch my page, engage, all of that. Word Life, Sonja Marie. I try to go live on there at least once a week. I'm gonna switch that up a little bit, and I'm just kind of working this thing out. I don't know, y'all. Being an elder, being 54 years young, it technology really doesn't fascinate me. I'll be really, really honest with you. And so I just, try to change it up every now and again so I can stay inspired to deliver this information instead of doing it one way, you dig? All right. So as I peruse this particular, yeah, as I peruse my computer to set up this information, again, just saying hello. Oh, my child. Mm, that's so sweet. Don't get a girl in her heart. All them capital letters. I've missed you guys too. I missed you ladies as well. Hello. Oh, you're so welcome, Robin. Let's get started because I do want to give some time for you to ask any questions. So, yeah. And while we get prepared, please share this information if you know of someone that wants to hear what's coming through. Please, now is the time to let them know that we are live here on my page. And yeah, let's get it going. I feel a little distracted, but at the same time, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together. What up, Shamia? Mwah. Sweet lady, how you doing? Okay, let's go. Like I said, please formulate any questions that you may or may not have. I mean, that you may have in regards to the eclipse or in regards to just, anything that you're feeling, anything that you're going through. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Y'all, let's get started. What's an eclipse? What's an eclipse? Y'all all know what an eclipse is. An eclipse is literally when the sun gets eclipsed or the moon gets eclipsed. Now, we're going to explain that in a really quick way. Physically, what happens, I'll explain in a second. But metaphysically and spiritually, as y'all all know, because y'all been rocking with me, and thank you for such a long time. So, this is for the newbies and anybody that, kind of like stumbled upon my page. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Eclipses help to change a thing, and they are absolutely led by the nodes. Did y'all know that? That 9 times out of 10, whatever eclipse is going down, the node is in that same sign. For instance, the North Node right now is in Aries. However, it's going out. We've gone through a series of Aries eclipses in which I will explain to you. So the North Node is almost like the North Node and the South Node are right here. The moons are right here. So the North Node and the South Nodes are kind of leading the moons on, just to let you know, and it vibrates in the same vibe, in the same signs. Okay, keeping it going. Again, trying to make this a little bit more interactive and less studious. However, I am a teacher, y'all, and I like to turn it on. So I'm going to do my best just to download and give y'all information, not unless you ask specific questions. Oh, and do you remember the rule? If you do have a question, put big ass exclamation marks behind your sentences. I wear glasses, and oftentimes I can't see the exclamation mark. I mean, question mark. That's what I meant to say. Or exclamations. You can put that too to get my attention. I can't see them this close now unless I go up like this or move back like that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the colors, huh? So eclipses, metaphysically speaking, help, again, led by the node, help to change us up. If the North Node is saying, metaphysically speaking, we are on a mission. We are on a mission for this particular purpose, right? North Node in Aries says we are on a mission to see and acquire a different sense of independence, see and acquire a different feeling of risk taking, of doing things differently, of heading off some different enterprises and doing things new and different in our lives. Also, being independent. Did I say that? Also, being about self. Most importantly, that North Node in Aries is like, check on you first before any and everything. I want y'all to remember that, because that is the position, that is the motion, that is the movement in the sky, is that everybody in this moment, regardless of what sign you are, is being forced to think about themselves. It's a beautiful thing that Aries teaches us, as long as we don't get a little imbalanced with it. You understand? And add ego and add emotions and all kind of other weird ass shit involved, right? And then we're so hell-bent on ourselves that we don't care about anybody else. The mission is to understand yourself so you can love others better, including yourself. Make sense? Yes, yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. Why do eclipses make you feel so tired? Oh, baby, Malika, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. I appreciate that. It makes you feel tired because there's a lot of emotional shifts that are happening. We do know what the moon is about, right, y'all? The moon covers primarily, without it even being an eclipse, it has to do with our emotions, our expressions. It has to do with our relationships with our mom, thus relationships with most women that we encounter. But mainly, it came to clean up. The moon shows us how to clean up emotional residue from previous lifetimes. That can make a motherfucker tired just right there. Uh-huh. And if you are, and it depends also, Malika, again, to add to that answer, where it falls in your chart. If it's in your 12th house, which deals with slumber, which deals with sleep, dream time, subconscious connections, then you're going to be forced to go to sleep to restore your body. But I'm going to tell you this specifically for you, Malika, as I'm getting hit. My little downloads, y'all remember, I just go off and they just take me. So you do need to rest. The bottom line is that you extend so much energy being a Sagittarius yourself, sweet lady. I believe you are a fire sign. And if you're a Sag, that's opposite a lot of the Pisces energy that's been going on in the sky. We'll get to that in a minute, which asks your fast ass to slow down. I said that with love. I hope you know that. Just asks you to slow down for a second so you can do what? Recalibrate. Rest is necessary, especially during eclipses, especially during heavy changes, especially during transformative times in your life. Why? Because they need to work on you from the other side, first and foremost. They need to get up in your subconscious. If things are changing and moving and rearranging in our lives, right, and we don't have the proper rest, absolutely, we're going to get up out of the bed, trip, and fall and bust our lips, figuratively and literally. Y'all get that, right? We must rest during this time, Malika, as much as possible. And it's not just for you because you're a fast ass Sag. It's for everybody because we have to restore ourselves. Any other questions before I get back into my little outline that I have ready for y'all? Hi, Miss Irene. How you doing? What's up, April? Oh, I can't wait to see y'all on Thursday. You know, we have the village going on. I don't know if y'all know this. It's $44 a month, and it's only a few of us, but our village is tight. We've been rolling all year long, y'all. Like for real. Like for real, for real. It's a great, great, great community of sisters, truly. And it wasn't planned that way, but it's a lot, it's all women. And there's a few of us, and we talk astrology every 2 weeks. If you want to join us, go to my website, wordlifeastrology.com. Also, if you find this information useful and you want to share it, you can always donate to a sister, right? My Venmo and PayPal and Cash App is right in the description box below. A sister would greatly appreciate that. It takes a little money to keep these things going, so whatever you can donate, I'd appreciate, okay? Spread the word, bird. Robin Marie Gary. Hi, Robin. That's you, Robin. That's you, Robin. So it could be making me tired because of all that Sag, moon, and rising. Sag energy don't like to stop, y'all. Remember, I don't know if y'all know this, Sag energy is always so quick. Why? Because it wants to get back to happy. Think about it. It wants to get back to happy, so it keeps itself moving and distracted so it can be happy. Everything that's going on right now, the changes that are happening are not promoting, in quotes, happiness. It's like, what the fuckness? What's going on this? That type of feeling, right? So Sag is like, I'm trying to go to sleep. Well, go to sleep and figure out what they want to tell you to do. It ain't always bad, Sag energy. Okay, keeping it moving because we got way too much to talk about. I appreciate that little download. Yes, Spirit. And the question, Malika, I appreciate that too. Again, if you have any questions, you got me. You got me at least for an hour, y'all. At least for an hour. So get it on in while girl got some energy, okay? And I can see half a thing, half a letter. How y'all doing? Nivon Kirk is here. What's up, cutie pie? That's my homie from Hampton. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, here we go. Sonja is losing control. All right, let's talk about it. The full moon lunar eclipse is when the earth is situated between the sun and the moon. When the earth is situated between the sun and the moon. That's a full moon lunar eclipse. We experienced that last week with that full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, I want y'all to remember that the Earth is between the sun and the moon, and the Earth casts a shadow over the surface of the moon for sure. The new moon solar eclipse, which we'll be experiencing on October 2nd in Libra, gonna get in that in a minute, is when the moon is between the earth and the sun. When the new moon, which is kind of invisible, so to speak, right? New moons, there's no moon in the sky, y'all. So the new moon is between the earth and the sun when there's a solar eclipse. I wanted to get that right for y'all and for myself, gosh darn, because even though I study astrology and have been for over 25 years, sometimes the visual of that gets a little confused. I ain't gonna lie. So, I also wanted to remind y'all that there's so many other things that are going on in the sky right now. Again, get ready to ask questions if you need to. So many things are going on in the sky right now. This eclipse season is a little bit different than a lot of the eclipse seasons that I've talked about anyway, and that we've experienced. Okay, why? Because Uranus is in the sky, y'all, causing motherfucking havoc in the best way possible. Understand this when I say When I say what I say, what I say. Uranus has been in Taurus for some time. You can go back several dozen videos and hear me talk about and introduce the importance of Uranus and Taurus. First and foremost, we're gonna get to the eclipses, y'all, but you gotta understand as these downloads come through, you gotta look at the bigger picture sometime. Yes, yes, y'all understand that? Are y'all listening? I need y'all to respond sometimes, every now and again, okay? Is it? I'm telling you it is, but I'm also asking a question. Do you think it is important to look at the bigger picture sometime? I'm going to say yes. Thank y'all for answering. Thank y'all. You're so sweet. I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to tell you why. Because oftentimes, if we get stuck on particulars, if we get stuck on details, if we get stuck on one or two things that we may know real strong, it may throw our whole mood. It may throw our whole perspective. It may throw our understanding of astrology and have us worship a thing, have us worship, let's say, just what our North Node is going through at the time and not know the whole thing. Also, secondly, the bigger picture shows us why these little things are happening. That's really the most important. It adds up to the bigger picture. So if you get caught in these little details and you can't see the bigger picture, is what they say, you're shutting your nose off to spite your face or whatever, you're actually just not seeing the whole thing. And you become immature. Let me say that again. You become emotional about these little things that are happening because you can't see the bigger picture. You dealing with short money, with short sights. You understand that? I really need y'all, since you're so special and so dope, for joining me on this live to pay attention to that. If you're an astrology student, for sure, never rely on one thing. There's always something to counteract it. That's how the universe works. If I give you all these different changes, I'm going to give you the support to go with it. But here's this download, and thank you for that, Spirit. Here's another download I want to inform y'all about. I hope we're not on here too long. Uranus being in Taurus. Uranus is Aquarius's planet, okay? Taurus is Taurus. Uranus, which is Aquarius's planet, and Taurus normally is a freaking square. So it's like them two together anyway is like oil and vinegar. Y'all get that? Yes, yes, y'all. Uranus, the planet of change, erratic changes, pivoting, electricity, weather, surprises. Uranus is out of fucking control sometimes. So if Uranus in Taurus is really having a fit in the sky, understand this, because it is stubborn to change. And then we have the North Node in Aries sitting right next to Chiron, which is our wounds, number 2. And then we got Saturn and Pisces going retro and sitting on top of the last eclipse that happened. And then we got this eclipse getting ready to come and 2 more eclipses. There's always 4 eclipses in a year, y'all. This is me doing my best to show you the bigger picture. Yes, yes? Y'all get that? The bigger picture is important. That's why Spirit said, as I was taking notes a couple of hours ago, Spirit was like, make sure you talk about the erraticness that's happening right now. Because what's happening, because if I just tell you about the changes of the eclipses, that's one piece of information which I'm really happy to share. However, I want y'all to see how it's playing along with everything else. That's why we can't stick to anything that's happening right now. That's why the changes that are happening, we literally need to float. Do y'all get that? I think I said that on Instagram yesterday, or right here on YouTube. My weekly rundowns are in the video section of YouTube, and then the lives are in the lives, just to let y'all know. Okay. But I think I said, and how all of these things are, just lost the train of my thought. Oh, I can't stand menopause sometimes. Oh, I can't stand it. Anyway, all of these changes that are happening, we need to be a little bit more understanding of the fact it's coming as I talk. I can feel it like a train coming down the street. Well, this is where I was going. Thank you, Spirit. To be easy on ourselves because of the changes, to be easy because of the eclipses, to be easy and to float. Thank you. To be easy and to float, to keep on moving. And if I spell out what these eclipses are, to again give yourself grace, again fall back. Thank you. Again, allow the changes to happen, but also, do not get attached to any outcomes, any promises, any contracts that are coming your way. Don't get attached to it. Please don't. Please don't. This is what I said. Thank you for coming back on Instagram or wherever I was, is that these contracts are going to be signed. And then the next thing you know, somebody says, you know what? We need 10 million more dollars. I'm sorry, we can't do that job. What the hell? Okay, no problem. I want you to do this for my daughter, blah, 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 build this house, blah, 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 blah. You know what? As a matter of fact, we didn't get that last permit. So sorry, last minute, 11th hour, we're not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? The erraticness that's in the air, the eclipses, the changes, Saturn doing its thing, all the planets that are going retrograde right now is making us feel like there's no solid ground. Do you agree? Literally. This is one of the most important things I wanted to come on here and express this to you. Truly, truly, truly. And it's very, very, don't go there. The bottom line is that I heard this and I needed to scream it because there's way too many people that are sliding into a weird depression. Come on, God. I thought we was going to talk about eclipses. Why am I going down a whole nother road? Do what I tell you to do, they say. There's a lot of people that are sliding in depression. There's a lot of people that are in control, that want to stay in control, that are holding on. That Pluto shit, y'all, come on. That Pluto transformative energy that's going backwards in Capricorn, about to go forward. There's so much going on that people feel like they are losing their ground. Where they thought that there was a boss in one situation, they are a minion now. Does that make sense? Where they thought that they were about to get a master's in something, they realized they got to go back to kindergarten. Is this poetic or is this real for y'all? Let's go. I'm really trying to shut down spirits giving me this gosh darn downloads because I have information that I want to share with you. Keep in mind of that erraticness that's happening. Let's talk about just the eclipses in itself. Now, eclipses roll in pairs of two. When we have one eclipse, it's usually a new moon or full moon, solar or lunar, right? Eclipse, the next 2 weeks is just the opposite, okay? And usually we have those pairs riding twice a year, meaning the ones that passed this year was in March and let me just run it down. Let's start from here. I really want to share these pairings for the students that are on here because there's a story to tell in your life. Again, eclipses come in pairs and they usually come in opposite signs. Sometimes it's a sign before or a sign behind. You'll see that in a minute as I describe, right? And when they come in these pairs, they come 3 times in a row within 2 years or so, within a year and a half to 2 years. Okay? Stick with me. If you have questions, prepare them now. Okay? Here's the deal, though. That gives the universe, spirit, all the construction workers of our existence, that gives them time and us time to get prompt. To get prompt. I said change. I said change. I said change on that 3rd time. Y'all get that? The first time it's a little nudge. The second time, the 3rd time, now is the time. So this series that I'm about to introduce to y'all started on October 14th. Do you remember what happened on October 14th? When there was a new moon solar eclipse at 21 degrees Libra. Oh, snap. We had a new moon solar eclipse in Libra, which portended, and it began the Librian pairs of eclipses coming at you, which portended around October 14th. I need some new friends. I need some new partners. I need some new business arrangements. I need to become a better partner. Folks need to get out the way. Things are not fair. That's when you get that first little nudge of something happening in that Librian area. Are y'all following me? Y'all with me? What's going on? I can't see a goddamn thing. That third is now. Irene, I'm about to break it down for you. Y'all following? So, on October 14th, 2023, that Libra energy, again, go back into your life. Take notes if you need to. I'm really doing my best to assist. 2 weeks later, 10/28, we had a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. That ended the Taurus hits. So possibly maybe around about that time, all money issues ended for you. All people or situations, that was the third push of Taurus's need to find devotion in people and situations. Get your coins right. That full moon eclipse, solar eclipse, that full moon lunar eclipse said dead all things. That last one on October 28th of last year said dead all things that's not growing corn, dead all things that's not sending you money, dead all things that are not proving its value in your life. Again, doing this for you so you can go back into your brain about what was happening around this time, because it's a story. You're following me? And then we get to March 25th of this year. There's a full moon lunar eclipse, 5 degrees in Libra, second Libra one. So here's the second hit that said, now you got to end them. On March 25th, full moon lunar eclipse is a second hit of that Libra partnership and energy that says, now I need you to end them. Last year, I told you to pay attention, but now I need you to exit them. You got a little nudge. If it didn't look like you really ended relationships, business alliances around about that time, what it is like you got a hit, you looked at it. Are you serious? Okay, let me give them another chance. Let me forgive them. Maybe I didn't hear that right. Y'all getting me? All right. And then on April 8th, that new moon solar eclipse in Aries came back around. Because you know Libra and Aries is opposite, right? So they rocks together. Although that Taurus one was the last one. They rocks Libra and Aries together because Libra teaches us how to be a partner. Aries teaches us how to be singular, how to be a great individual, how to lead ourselves. So when these eclipses roll together, which they have been, y'all see the story, which they have been, with the North Node in the sky and Aries saying, everybody go this way. We're trying to get ourselves back. At the time, throughout the year, these eclipses come and go in these two signs to give you chances, opportunities to shake motherfuckers, business partners, and partnerships and all unjust situations out of your life so you can love up on yourself a little bit more and then attract different partners. Y'all got me? Stop me. Please stop me if you don't understand. This is a master's class. I'm just joking. Malika said on March 1st, she pulled out of a group business venture. There you go. There you go, Malika. Y'all know. And Rosalind said the relationship I was supposed to end, it didn't end until August. I don't know what I sound like just then. All right, let's keep it going. Y'all hear the story. Here's a story. So I left off on April 8th this year, that new moon solar eclipse. And Aries said, okay, well, let's bring in new opportunities to do me, to do us, to do what we do. Now, maybe around that time, this is really small examples, y'all. I don't live your life. I don't know what's going on in your chart. So y'all know this is very, very general, okay? Find yourself in what it is that's coming through. Maybe around April 8th, when that new moon solar eclipse, new information coming in, 19 degrees Aries, you're like, you know what? I'm going to try to go on a trip by myself. I think it's good if I start going to the movies. You know what? Fuck it. I like my fashion sense. I'm going to start wearing, I don't know, yarn in my hair. I'm going to start wearing all kinds of other shit going on. Why? Because Aries deals with identity too. I'm going to change up my identity, or at the very least, you thought about it. Make sense, everybody? Y'all with me? Ooh-wee. If you're not, ask questions because I move fast, as a lot of people will say, and will concur. Now, on the 17th of September, September 17th, we just experienced that full moon lunar eclipse, 25 degrees Pisces. Pisces? Where Pisces come from out of a sudden? Because the Aries coupling, partnership, that's not the right word I wanted to use, Sonja. The Aries grouping is over. And now we get Pisces coming in. Oh, so that means for the next 3 groupings of eclipses, they're going to be Pisces involved? Yes. So, real quick caveat for all the people that are Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Here comes some more work. Here comes some more polishing over. Now, the reason why I said it like that, squirrel, is because Saturn has been in Pisces for the last year and a half. So Pisces people have been getting their ass whooped. Whop, whop, the fucking whip has been cracked over and over and over and over. And that's hard on the little fishies. That's so hard on them little fishies because everything is a problem. Not a problem, but I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is no disrespect, but Pisces energy is very victim-like. It just, everything is like, oh my God, this hurts. This is too much. And because I'm defending them, because they're so hypersensitive. So they're just not experiencing what's in the front of their face. They're experiencing a wave of information coming at them that most signs, I'm going to say almost all other signs, cannot see. So Pisces reacts like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, but you're not. So get ready to get strong, Pisces, like on some real shit. Like Saturn woke you up and told you what your fears and your lessons were and the shit that you have to put up in order to be discerning about things that are around you, put up your boundaries and be a little bit more discerning, basically, about who you are and what the type of energy. Now, here comes a series of eclipses. Going back to what I was talking about, I'm glad y'all can follow me. This first one in Pisces, September 17th, full moon. Oh, wait, hold on. And that sat right on Saturn. Wait. Pump the brakes. Are you trying to tell me? Now, listen, this is not just for Pisces people because Pisces is in everybody's chart. What house is Pisces ruling for you? You can tell me and I'll help you. But listen, what house is Pisces ruling for you? With that eclipse that just happened, I talked about it a lot last week and the week before that. With that eclipse just happening, full moon endings, dramatic, so to speak, sitting on top of Saturn. So that means whatever you've been working on with Saturn, right? For all the Pisces, that would be you inside your core because you are a Pisces. For other signs, it would be where that Pisces energy is sitting in your chart. But somehow, some way, you've been told to forgive everybody. You've been told to be more of an unconditional lover, everybody. And with that eclipse sitting on that Saturn, if you didn't do it over the last year, boom, things fell apart. They just crumbled in front of your face because the full moon eclipse said, listen, I've been trying to tell you to get right on your prayers, to get right on forgiveness, to get right back with compassion for yourself and other people. And if you don't want to do it, eclipse said, I'm taking it away. I'm taking the person away. I'm taking the opportunities away. I'm taking your sanity away. Y'all get where I'm going? That eclipse said, all right, time to wrap it up. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to wrap it up 2 more times. Here we go. So this week coming up, and we're going to touch these in a minute more specifically. I want to go through this series again, doing my best trying to make this an hour, y'all, but you know I can talk, especially when I'm teaching. So next week on the 10th, on the 2nd, that new moon solar eclipse, 10 degrees Aries, will end the Libra eclipses. Hallelujah for all the Libras and hallelujah for all the Aries. I just want to say that out loud because your eclipse season has ended and the changes that you've been going through over the last year and a half, thank God, has ceased for now. Major changes. If you are Libra and Aries, put them on up and talk to the community and let us know what has happened for you, as much as you want to share. That's for sure. So here comes, again, this new moon energy that's coming in Libra. Second time around, right? No, the ending, I'm sorry. Third time around. I just said that. What the fuck? Third time around, ending the Libra situation, but inviting the new partners to come in, business and personal partners that will be here permanently. Did you hear what I said? This is us inviting new partnerships and new new fair situations to come into our lives permanently, because we went through that Libra sector already in our charts. Y'all get that? I'm going to tell you where that is specifically in a minute. I got some more information for y'all, so hold tight. Finishing the story, and then next year, y'all ready for next year's little series? No, guess who's up to bat? Guess who's up to bat? Virgo. Virgo eclipses will begin. Yep, on March 14th of next year, 2025, there'll be a full moon lunar eclipse, 23 degrees Virgos. For all my sweet ass Virgos out there, prep yourself. I need you to do that, because y'all don't take change too lightly, and y'all just hell bent on it. This change, this eclipse coming through, being perfect. What's gonna fall apart, Sonja? Can you let me know how many bricks are gonna fall in my building? No, I can't. God can't. Nobody can't, really, to be truthful with you. It all depends on what you've been building. It all depends on what you need to exit. Full moon lunar eclipse on March 14th in Virgo says we need to now end some things that you thought was perfect and ordered and controlled. It's not any longer. It's all going to blow up in your goddamn face. And if you are one of those people that have been hiding some shit, understand this. Scorpio energy is secretive, but Virgo energy is in denial. Virgo energy, and this is not to poke fun at Virgos, but can be somewhat psycho sometimes. Hear me when I say this. Why? Because Virgo energy reaches for perfection and rationalizes things and tries to justify everything, which is borderline some psychotic shit on the real, because you can't justify everything. So because some things are just done because they just done. I'm just saying. Right? So when this eclipse comes, here comes Virgo's like, oh my God, that wasn't an eclipse. Was that an eclipse? Oh my gosh, that was you shaking. That wasn't me shaking. Do I need to change or you need to change? Get it together, because Sonja told you right now that your time is coming up. So you know there's some things to change. Don't slip into denial, please. On March 29th, 2025, that new moon solar eclipse, 9 degrees Aries. Boom, done. Done for the Aries at that point, right? That means that newness. Aries people should be fucking jubilated on that day, because y'all been going through some shit, especially with Pluto in the sky being in Capricorn squaring your ass, and Chiron being in Aries prompting you to come up with all these wounds. So on the 29th of March of next year, your cycle is wrapped up, boo-boos. Good for you, Aries. I really, really hope that you have matured in so many ways that you are just proud of yourself. And here is mine. I don't know why it's coming through, y'all, but y'all know I'm just obedient. Here's the suggestion. Shut up about it. Be quiet about it. You don't have to brag. You don't have to be egotistical. You don't have to share the business cards of all the people that helped you to lose weight and or help you to balance out your fucking budgets and raise your FICO score. Nobody asked you. The reason why I'm saying it so emphatically is because that's how we give away our power. And sweet Aries, you are up to bat with that North Node being in your sign to be better you, because you are leading the way in this moment in time. So we need you not to be a brat. We need you not to be bodacious. We need you not to be careless with what it is that you developed over this last year and a half, because you've been going through it. I say that with everything. Are y'all with me? Y'all with me? Yes, y'all. Y'all listening. I don't see no comments going up. Oh, Yuri, I know. It's your turn, boo-boo. It's your turn. Is this good information for y'all? I just want to do a temperature check real quick. Let me know. Let's say medium. I mean, Sonja, more of this, more or less of that. I mean, I may not pay attention to you, but at the same time. Oh, God, what is wrong with me? At the same time, I do want to know, in case it's a good suggestion. And then next year, this time, September 7th, 2025, I'm going to end it on this cycle right here, y'all. Full moon lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Pisces. That will end the Pisces situation, I think. Why? No, I think it's one more, Sonja. Yeah, it's one more after that. Yeah, it's one more after that. Okay, so the second Pisces eclipse on September 7th, 2025, full moon lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Pisces, right? Ending again, giving us another chance because we just experienced a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces last week. So a year from now, we will get another chance if you didn't pay attention, babies, right? There'll be another chance for you to get your act together when it comes to spiritual doctrines, when it comes to meditations, when it comes to forgiveness. Now, please don't be a brat in this moment. Oh, yeah, I didn't forgive them. Maybe I'll do it next year. Because here's the thing. You are conscious of it right now. So that means you can't play tricks on spirit, man. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit knows you know. So that emotional reaction will be twofold, threefold, fivefold next year if you don't get on it now. Trust me. All right. I get really emphatic about people who like to fuck around with spirit, people who like to play mind games with God. How far you think you're gonna get with that? And I'm talking to whoever feels like they can do that thing, that weird ass compromise, negotiation with God. You can't do that, y'all. I'm so serious. What happens if Pisces in the North Node? What, April? Explain that. What happens for Pisces in the North Node 2025 Virgo South Node? For who? For everybody? Well, generally speaking, when the North Node goes into Pisces, it's literally about us getting back to God. Now, ain't that some shit? I like to think of the pattern. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. When I burp, sometimes it's little energy is coming through my body as I download. And sometimes I'm like, trying to hold my burps back. So forgive me if one gets loose. April, that's a loaded question. Only because, like I said, everything in Pisces right now is setting us up for that North Node in Pisces. And when that happens, it literally is about us releasing expectations, perfections, us releasing any weird discriminations and criticisms that we have about ourselves and about other people, anything that we thought was rational and that was a foolproof, so to speak. That's that South Node in Virgo that's saying that's going, that's leaving. That North Node in Pisces said we need to create different spiritual doctrines. We need to forgive and really stay there. Saturn is punking you into doing it right now, but the North Node, when it goes into Pisces, it says you have to, because that's the order of the day. That's where everybody on the planet is rolling into. And if you are left looking like a brat, you're going to be out on the 50-yard line by yourself, boo-boo. Everybody else is in the stands looking at you like, get it together and get some compassion. Y'all get that? Get it together and get some compassion. That's what the world is going to need to feel when that North Node goes into Pisces, because all of this shit is about to happen this year, politically speaking, all around the world. Do you see the bigger picture? Do you see my reason for trying to and attempting to allow y'all to pull back and see the bigger picture? Because there's such a beautiful illustration that's being constructed as we speak to make us better. That's why it means very little for you to hold on to any emotional baggage right now. I'm going to keep it going, y'all, but these downloads keep hitting me because I'm fucking on fire, right? Any emotional baggage that you have on you, it needs to go. It can't hold anymore. It's not even worth it because it's old. Don't it feel old? Don't feel like you keep talking about the same things over and over and over and over and over again. How my sister is selfish, how this one is this, how they never gave me my money. How about this? They never gave you money. They never planned on giving you money, like on some real shit, like yo, like for real. Why don't we just see the people for who they are instead of holding on to the emotional expectations that we've had? That is a big way of getting flushed down the toilet. That's a big way of not going towards that north node. That's a big way of being left and not being mature enough to expound and expand where spirit wants you to go. When you hold on to the mistakes of other people and yourself, shit that happened fucking forever ago. And last week is forever ago, because we are changing every day. Every single day. That full moon, lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Pisces on September 7th will hit next year, 2025. And then there's a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. So Yuri, here comes the new moon solar eclipse energy a year from now, the 21st of September, right? That will bring you all the sustenance you need to support yourself. Because if that full moon eclipse lets you literally blew a hole in your booty, right? And said, exit everything that you thought was perfect about you. Oh my God. Then here comes a new moon solar eclipse replacing some things. Makes sense? But you got to be open, Virgo, be open. It ain't going to look foolproof. It's going to look totally unknown and out of the pocket. You know why? Because everything is new right now. That's why these eclipses, compared to anything else that I reported on, the erraticness of Uranus, Pluto, and Saturn, and these reverse planets, and all the things that are happening, it's important that we pay attention to what's happening and the changes that we're happening. Again, be detached from the emotional conclusion of it all. It may work out good. It may not work out well. But at the end of the day, you are changing and you're going to end up where you need to be. Trust that. Trust that. The next set. Oh, no. That's it. There is one more, though. I just didn't put it down. Pisces, that is. But I want to go into the one that happened, the eclipse that's happening on the 2nd. Are y'all ready to hear sign by sign how this new moon solar eclipse 10 degrees in Libra is going to affect you? You ready? While you answer that, I'm also going to ask, before we go into the next section, a few things. Y'all in the DMV area, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. on October 26th with my girl Rakita from Under the Hollis Tree. We're doing a day retreat from 10 to 4 on the 26th, and I am conducting a writer's workshop, a creative writing workshop. But I would love to hug you. I would love to see you. We could talk astrology too on the off chance, you know what I mean? After hours, so to speak, or beforehand or during the break. But the bottom line is I would love to see you. So come on through. I'd really appreciate that. The information is in IG. It's down below in the description box. Okay. I'd appreciate that, y'all. Come on through. There was one more thing I also wanted to say. Oh, this is donation basis. So if y'all want to donate to me, you see I'm working hard and doing my best to stay in my mind, in my right mind. Goddamn menopause. Lord have mercy. I can't stand it. That's why I got this big old thing of water. I'm like, I'm going to defeat. I'm not. The hormone's just going to be like, bitch, sit down. Okay. Let me see if there's any questions. I might have to travel from Atlanta. Come on, Rosalind. You better come on up to the DMV area. I want to see you. I want Scorpio, right? I remember your sign. I don't remember people's names. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, Malika, you coming? All right. Can't wait to squeeze you, cutie pie. All right, let's go. Every sign. Here we go. So, new moon, solar eclipse, 10 degrees, Libra. This will end the Libra eclipse pairing. Do you see why I went through that, though? Because I need y'all to know that at this Libra phase, the partnerships that are coming in for you, bueno. If you've been doing your work, all good. If you've been staying discerning, if you've been on your prayers, the relationships and the connections that you have thus far or that are coming in for you next week and within 6 months. Damn, that's a long time. I know. But when it comes to astrology, it deals with the degrees and the axis. So the eclipse information for this October 2nd, it can either show itself on that day, within 2 weeks, or within 6 months. Okay? I just want y'all to remember that. It doesn't happen magically, but this is the information, the energy that's coming in to find you. What is that? New moon in Libra. Again, like I said before, it's about new partnerships, business and personal relationships, new boos coming in. Or if you have a boo, maybe a new way in which you can love up on your boo. Maybe a new way y'all need to do your vows over, or, recommit to one another. Maybe there's been some challenges and with this is the third Librian eclipse. Maybe there was some little rocky areas over the last year and a half with your current partner, in which you can absolutely celebrate. You know what? We went through that and we're better for it. Okay, so go on a trip, have a good love making session, blow each other out. The bottom line is that new alliances are coming together, not just like as a community, but like one-on-one. I see what I can do for you. That kind of feeling. Have you had people come up to you and going, I see your talent. I see your gifts. I have a friend that has a friend that has a friend type of feeling. Give me your number. I want to pass on this resource to you. Let me help you with your books real quick every Tuesday for the next month. I can help you work that out, neighbor. It's okay. These are partners. Even though they're your neighbor, even though you may not know them, when people come together to enlist help for each other, that's a partner, whether it's for a lifetime or for 5 minutes. Y'all get that? So these new partners want to find you in this new moon Libra eclipse that's coming, but I need y'all to pay attention, because during this eclipse, it is going to be opposite the North Node in Aries. Naturally, right? So if these new partnerships are coming in, on some level, it may threaten, let me say that again without the ED. On some level, it may threaten the independence that you mustered up for yourself in the last year. Does that make sense? I'm just saying. That new boo Malika may come in, and then all of a sudden you be like, wait, hold on, you're not going home? Because normally at 7 o'clock, I do my little facial thing, regimen, and then I walk the dog, and then have a little nighttime prayer. And you're not going home? Again, what I mean is that these new partnerships, these new boos can come in new moon, solar eclipse in Libra, but it's opposite that North Node that's been saying, I'm on my own. I want to do it my way. I want to do it like this because I'm independent, because I'm a dope ass chick, because I changed my whole look. I lost 99 pounds and I got some new hair, and I need to go and show this out at the club, or I need to be out. I need to be me. Where this new boo is like, wait, hold on. Well, what about me? My chopped liver? There's a balance that needs to happen. So when that challenge comes up, remember this conversation, okay? It's not a bad thing. It's about you applying the right time in order to give to your partnerships to make it grow as they respect the individual that you grew to be. Does that make sense? All right. Also, okay. And then also that new moon, because I have to bring that back up again. That new moon in Libra, 10 degrees, it will quincunx Saturn and Pisces at 14 degrees. Sonja, stop talking about Saturn, cuz. What is wrong with you? Are you high? You got like like Saturn is just on your back. What's going down? Yo, let me tell y'all something about Saturn, first and foremost. Just generally speaking, whatever sign it's in, Saturn gets you in shape. Saturn works it out. For anybody that has any type of, I should say this, bad blood with Saturn, has a different kind of perspective when it comes to Saturn, change it, switch it up real quick. You need to be friends with Saturn, with your natal Saturn, and with any Saturns that are going on in the sky. Because they say if you pay attention to what it is I'm trying to teach you, I give you a reward at the end. Excuse me. I will make you better for it. If we just want to run and hide, and I'm trying to get back to happy, I don't want to be serious. Saturn says it's time to be serious. So when that new moon eclipse in Libra next week, freaking quincunx Saturn, there's a little irritation. Because the new boo, possibly maybe the new alliance, wants to bring in a good time, wants to bring in a little levity, wants to say, you know what, don't worry about none of that serious shit. And Saturn is like, I don't need you to worry about it, but I need you to have it on your frontal lobe. Don't let this mug come in here, this new boo come in here and seduce you and get you off the game, boo boo. Like, nah, don't let that irritation happen. And if you are that type of person, definitely a Libra, in which you, or have Libra planets, in which you have slipped into some weird codependency in the past. I mean, we all been there. Start smelling and dressing like a motherfucker because we too far into their juices. Oh, Sonja, would you watch what comes out your mouth sometimes? I'm just saying, sometimes we can just be slide too far into a dude or to a chick, and we lose sight of self. Don't do that, because that Saturn and all that work you just did over the last year will go to shit because of some new juices. Oh, God. You can tell it's getting late. Okay, here we go. Sign by sign. Now we gonna do it. I had to set up the aspects that's happening right now because y'all need to know. On top of what it is I'm about to tell you about your sign going through this next situation, this next eclipse, and then I'm done, y'all. Not unless you have questions. Into this next eclipse, you have to know that Saturn is going to want to irritate you. And you got to know that your north node or the north node is going to make you be a little bit of a brat. Okay? And be too independent where you may miss this new boo-boo. Get what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Y'all ready? So if you are start from the beginning. If you are an Aries or you have an Aries rising, this that's not right. That's not the 12th house. Taurus. Wait, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Solar eclipse. Aries, right? Wait, hold on. That's not right. Okay, so if you are Aries or you have an Aries rising, that that eclipse in Libra is going to be in the 7th house. I feel like I want to scream at an assistant right now. Because all of this is wrong. I'm like, Sonja, this is not right. Aries rising or an Aries sun. That means your this new moon, yes. Sonja, get it right. The new moon solar eclipse in Libra 10 degrees will end up in your 7th house, not your 12th house. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. The 7th house, right? Which means new partnerships are coming to you. Absolutely. It's in Libra, but it's in Libra's house. You get that? The 7th house is Libra's house. Okay. With that in mind, that's the 8th house. Look for new partnerships, Aries and Aries rising people. Look for new alliances, Aries rising people. The trick with you, though, Aries and Aries rising people, is that you have to play nice. And I mean that. And I'm not saying you're not nice, but we do know Aries and Aries rising people are very, very singular. They are on their own freaking mission, and they absolutely feel like they can do the thing all by themselves. But you do need partners, and you do need, in my opinion, in the way that I hear it right now, somebody to help balance out your ideas and the things that you want to jumpstart in your world. You need somebody to share that information with, someone like a Libra or a partner who comes in and actually can calmly state to you that you might be wrong, that you might be moving too fast, and that you can absolutely take it on the chin and learn a thing. Yeah, I said that. That's Aries and Aries rising people. Y'all get that? Okay, I'm gonna move fast, y'all. I don't believe I did this all wrong, but I'm going off the cuff. Taurus rising and Taurus sun people. That information will be in your 8th house, which means that that new partnership that's coming in, new alliances, new alliances in any way. Again, this is for Taurus and Taurus rising people. New alliances are coming in, and actually, they want to start new contracts. Maybe I know this is going to sound very random, but go with me. The 8th house is about new contracts, other people's money, Taurus and Taurus rising people, other people's money, new contracts coming for you. New deals to sign that are coming for you. There's a partner involved though. So again, because it's in Libra, maybe you can bounce the information off of another person and have them check this contract, check these legalities, check there is some responsibility, possibly some new responsibilities when it comes to other people's money. Maybe you're getting inheritances from your family, some new land, some new money, Taurus and Taurus rising people. This is money that you're given, not money that you earn, not new jobs, okay? This is money that you're given, like prize, like the lotto, like gifts. You can look for that. But again, since it's Libra, it's attached to a partner. It's attached to somebody. Right? So maybe you and a friend can go buy that lotto ticket on that $1. I'm just saying that's the way it looks. Taurus rising people, Gemini rising people. This information fits into your 9th house. Yes. So there's new partnerships when it comes to for Gemini and Gemini rising people, both. I want y'all to know if what I say for your sun sign does not fit, wait for your rising sign. Okay. Gemini rising people, 9th house. This new information that's coming in, that's what I did. This new information that's coming in the 9th house, right, is about new education, new classes, new workshops to take. But again, because it's in Libra, maybe with a partner. Right? New religious tactics. And I mean tactics because the 9th house is about the doctrines and the lore of spirituality, religion itself. Maybe you're going from Pentecostal to Buddha. Maybe you are, I don't know, you're a Hindu and now you want to be a Baptist. I'm just saying Gemini and Gemini rising people. Maybe you are finding new information with a partner that helps to expound you religious wise, spiritual wise, traveling even. Maybe there's some new opportunities for you and a boo, you and a friend, you and a partner, business partner to go travel somewhere. Gemini rising people for work, I hope, so you can get paid and you don't have to spend no money while you're traveling. I'm just saying. Leo rising people, 10th house information. Is that for real? I need to pause for a second, y'all. Hold on one second. Libra. I'm feeling a little stumped right now because I did this all wrong and I've never done this before. This is driving me a little batty. Let's start again. Please forgive me, y'all. Something just happened. And the fact that these notes that I took are crazy. Aries, opposite of Aries is Libra, so that's right, 7th house. Taurus, please forgive me. Taurus, opposite of Taurus is Scorpio, so that's the 6th house. Go backwards, Sonja. All right, I have to clean this up, y'all. I'm so sorry. Again, please forgive me. I got way too much going on. I'm gonna stop apologizing, but I do want to back up a little. I do want to change up my notes, and I'm glad that I didn't get too far behind because I'm like, that's not right. All right, fuck a duck in a truck. Here we go. Let's go back to Taurus rising. Aries was right. Taurus rising, again, my apologies. Taurus rising. Taurus rising and Taurus sun people. Danielle, here we go. Because you're here. That's in the 6th house. We're not talking about contracts. We're going to the 6th house. I think this is going to prove to be a little bit better. 6th house information for Taurus and Taurus rising people. You need a partner to work out. You need a partner to get healthy. You need a partner, basically, Danielle, let me know if this sounds a little bit different. You need a partner, because she's my favorite Taurus on here right now. You need a partner to work out. You need a partner to make sure your daily routines are on point. Taurus and Taurus rising people. Possibly, maybe you need to do something different throughout your day to be a little bit more successful at work. Taurus and Taurus rising people. Thank you for still being with me, Fauna B. I really appreciate you saying that, because I'm trying not to be so hard on myself. It's just like, why did I do this? I don't want to explain myself. But in any case, that's for you, Taurus. Gemini rising people. We're going to the fifth house. The fifth house, it goes backwards. Thank you, Sonja. Here we go. That Libra eclipse that's in your fifth house, Gemini and Gemini rising people, it's time to get what? Ooh, that's so sweet for Ndambi. Ndambi is a friend of mine, y'all, who I don't know why she just popped in my brain. She used to sing background for Erykah Badu. She's out with a new album right now, and that's going to be really, really good for her in a sense, right? That new moon, solar eclipse in Libra is going to fall in Gemini, Gemini Sun, and Gemini rising, fifth house of creativity, of fun, of children, and of love. There's some new information that needs to come through in regards to your creativity, but a partner, again, has to be alongside that can help to spark it, that can help to ignite it, that can help to make it better. Honestly, and Geminis can roll with that. I'm thinking too, there's one or two Gemini and Gemini rising people that need to repair relationships with their children. Ooh, that's going to help you. And maybe you need to get a counselor and or a teacher or somebody to help facilitate that. It's time to repair your connections with your children. Gemini rising people. I'm on point now, Dan. I'm so glad Spirit nudged me and was like, chick, you know you're not right now. And I don't like to be not right. Well, when it comes to astrology, for ding dong, damn sure. Cancer and Cancer rising people. Here we go. We're going to go to the fourth house. That's why I'm like, something is not right. To the fourth house. Cancer and Cancer rising people. Here's where partnerships would be beneficial to you in your home. You need to build a new wing to your home. I'm just saying, I said that with love too. I'm like, I hope you got enough money to build a new wing, or at the very least, get some new piping. You need some new piping. Fourth house is family, home, foundation. It's for Cancer and Cancer rising people. Do you need some new piping? Do you need a new family member to move in to assist you with rent and mortgage? Do you need somebody to move the fuck out? So you can involve a new partner to move on in. Maybe you need your cousin that's been sitting on the couch for about 2 years to move out because you got this new boo that want to move in with you, and y'all can't be snuggling on the couch with the cousin. Come on now, right? That's for Cancer rising people. This is what I know because I have a Leo rising, and I'm like, wait, this ain't right. So Leo rising people, that Libra information is going to fall into the third house. Absolutely, for Leo and Leo rising people. So new eclipse information in Libra with a partner is coming in to do what? Help you write a thing. Is it? Like, that's what I just thought about. For instance, for myself anyway. For instance, maybe you waiting on a call for somebody to help you with this novel. Maybe you waiting on a call from your sister or your brother to assist you with something. Third house is about siblings. Maybe you are waiting on a call or you're working on some nonprofit information. This is Libra or Leo or Leo rising people. Maybe you are waiting again to be involved with some new nonprofit organization that's around you in your community. Maybe you've been thinking about that. You want to go and hug some babies or go to an orphanage or something like that. This is for Leo and Leo rising people. Yes, that new moon eclipse is going to fall into that third house. Are y'all with me on that? Are y'all there? Again, if you have any questions, please come on here and give me some question marks so I can see the question. All right. Virgo and Virgo rising people. My bad. Yep. Virgo rising people. That information, that Libra new moon, Libra information is going to fall in that eclipse in your second house. Oh, snaps. Yuri and whoever else is a Virgo and Virgo rising people, you got some new money opportunities coming in. Please and very pleasing. Yes, I'm all for the earning of new money. The earning of new money is the second house, or new possessions, or, which is a lot more important than money, in my opinion, a new sense of self, new sense of worth, a new sense of value. Right. And possibly because it's Libra, a partner helped you with that. Somebody that you've been going to yoga with, all of a sudden, it's like, you should check out this guru that I know that can help you to set up your heart in a way in which you can think better about yourself. Whatever the case may be, is coming back to self-worth. Virgo and Virgo rising people, or again, maybe again, if it's money, it's a new opportunity to make money. I mean, you may have your single solitary gig, but maybe these are like side jobs that you need to find. I hope it's legal, nothing under the table, all right? I'm just joking. But the bottom line is that you'll find new avenues of making money. Boom. Libra rising people. Okay, that eclipse is going to be in your face, in your first house of your identity. So Libra and Libra rising people, you got new wardrobes coming, boo-boos. You got a new haircut that you have. You have a new sense of self. This is different than the second house. The second house is like self-esteem, like how you feel. Again, your value and the possession of you, how you feel from the inside. The first house for Libras and Libra rising people, where this eclipse falls, it's like new stuff is coming to change up the way you look so it can match the new you. It's the perception that people are receiving from you. You look different. You feel different. I wonder why. Libra rising people, because that eclipse just came up over your face and made you a whole nother person, in which you will be asked to be respected a little bit differently than you have in the past. Does that make sense? Libra and Libra rising people. Y'all with me? I hope this information is helping y'all. I'm working hard right now. Scorpio rising people. That new moon solar eclipse falls in your 12th house. Interesting and easy to deal with for Scorpios. Why? Because Scorpios usually, they don't live in the 12th house, but they don't mind hiding out. The 12th house, I like to call the attic, the subconscious, that place in which we dream. The 12th house is that place of undoing. Thank you. Yep. So there it is. So if you're Scorpio rising people, maybe you have a partner quietly helping you to undo some things about you. How should I say it? Giving an example. Maybe you did get a new beau, or a new partner, a new business partner came into your life, and quietly they are, without being weird, are a model to what it is you want to do and who you want to be. I hope that makes sense. Excuse me. It can absolutely fall under the line of like a mentor, like somebody that you're looking at to say what they look like, the example, who they are, how they're presenting themselves helps me to undo some things about me and to invite the new within my subconscious first before I put it out for the world to see. Scorpio rising people. Does that make sense? It's spirit hitting me at that. Like I said, once I got on track, I'm like, oh, here comes spirit. Because before I was like, I'm not getting no hits. What's going on right now? Spirit's like, because you're going backwards, bitch. You're going the whole other way. By the way, if this is resonating with you, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal in the description box below. I'd really appreciate that. Sag and Sag rising people, ask questions. Let me know how this is hitting y'all. If it doesn't make any sense, ask questions, please and very please. I like to help. I like to assist, as most of y'all know. Sag rising and Sag sun. Okay, what I say, 11th house. Boom, I had to go back on track because I wrote the wrong thing. The 11th house. New friendships coming in for you, boo-boo. Oh, I know a lot of Sagittarius are ready for that, because Sagittarius have been going through a very quiet period. And what I mean by that, what I feel is that you've been trying to Sag and Sag rising people, trying to figure out how thank you, spirit, how to relate to the world based on the new you that you have adopted or adapted to over the last year and a half. I hope that makes sense to Sag and Sag rise people. So with this new information, this eclipse information coming in your 11th house, it's like it takes the, for the lack of a better word, loneliness off. It takes the, because I see Sag and Sag rise people just walking around lonely, aimlessly. Not to say you're lonely, but just aimlessly, like, where are my people? I can be happy, I can stay happy, because that's what Sag does. Sag just looks for the happy. But inside, I'm not connecting. Well, here they come. If that new moon solar eclipse in Libra is hitting in the 11th house, here it comes. Here comes your people. Here comes your tribe. And here comes a bright light on your future. The 11th house is about where we're going. It's about our future plans. It's about our aspirations, right? And it's about how the public sees us out in the world and moving about. It's all new for you, baby. It's coming for you. Sag and Sag rise people. Cap and Cap rise people. Oh, there we go. That new moon solar information is going to square Capricorn energy. Same with Cancer, by the way. But this spirit prompted me to say this. You know why? Because Cap is good on their money. Capricorn sun and Capricorn rising people need to make money. But here's the thing, that new moon solar eclipse in Libra is sitting in that 10th house, which says you're going to have to delegate to a partner what it is you need to do differently in order to make the money, what you need to do differently in order to change, what you need to do differently in order to garner more respect and more money and more esteem, more rewards, more opportunities. Capricorn rising people, with this eclipse, you are going to be taught how to share space. Because Cap rising people, honestly, y'all look for projects and then want to take care of everything from A to Z, because you don't trust nobody with what it is you told them to do. Like, it's not like you're a micromanager, but at the same time, you are going behind their back and checking to make sure that whatever project and situation, because it's in your 10th house, whatever career situation that this thing has your name on it, has to be right. I mean, I get that. On some level, that's like smart. But on a whole nother level, if you are inviting new partnerships into your life that are now a whole lot more aware, what's the word, competent, new partners are coming into our lives to represent the new spaces that we are all going into. So Cap and Cap rising people, if you're inviting these new partners, you got to trust them. In your career, you got to trust them. You want to make more money, but you can't do it all by yourself. That's all I want to say. Aquarius rising people, Aquarius sun and Aquarius rising people, this eclipse is falling in your 9th house. So for you, my bad, going the other way, I'm going to repeat this information, but for you, Aquarius and Aquarius rising people, it is about travel. It absolutely is about new opportunities to travel with your boo. Hopefully you with a Libra, Aquarius, because that'll be a good little mashup right there. The eclipse is in Libra and you have a Libra boo, and the Aquarius is Libra information is in that 9th house. So you and your boo want to travel, you and your boo want to expand your knowledge on things, or maybe you want to get prompted by a partner to, again, go back to school, take some workshops, travel, like I said. At the very least, get into new cultures and philosophies. Again, Aquarius and Aquarius rising people. That 9th house information is God's house. It's about expounding on everything that's coming towards you. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because literally Aquarius energy is, I'm just getting hits from random people, y'all. Aquarius energy has been kind of lull when it comes to excitement. And what I mean by that is that they were getting ass kicked a couple of years ago. And then all of a sudden things kind of got desert-like and kind of quiet. So they need Aquarius people in your air sign, and fellow air sign of Libra. You need some kind of excitement and kick in the butt, some kind of adventure. That 9th house is about adventure. And then lastly, Pisces and Pisces rising people. Oh, all that information, that Libran information falls right into your 8th house. You are the ones that are inheriting some land or some money or need to go play the lotto. Pisces and Pisces rising people. Now, gosh damn darn, don't you need that? We just talked about Pisces energy and how you've been like the butt of the joke, but not really. You actually have been growing your muscles, honeys. I'm trying to tell you. Well, if that falling into the 8th house, it's about new contracts that you need to sign that can work the muscles out. It's about inheritances and, again, land that's coming to you that can help you to prove that the hard work that you've been doing, you deserve these new opportunities that are coming to you. You deserve them. Don't question it. Pisces, don't do that. Don't Pisces rising, don't do that. Sometimes y'all put on the weird, meek, kind of passive aggressive, humble. Is that for me? Yes, it's for you. Stand up. It's for you. Saturn's been beating your ass, and you going through this goddamn eclipse, and you about to go through a whole nother eclipse season with you as a superstar in the next year and a half. You better get it straight. Get the spine up. You deserve all the blessings coming from you in that 8th house. Understand that. Okay, I'm done. With that anyway. I love to answer any questions. If I kind of skipped over a few and you want me to expound, don't be shy. Ask the question if you have specific questions about your life. Today is the only day I'm going to allow y'all to do that. Y'all know how I like to ask. I like for y'all to ask questions that are general because it helps with everybody else. But this is a special and I miss y'all. So I'm going to give you all I got. I'm going to give you all I got. Again, I hope that information helped you. Please, if you find it in your heart to donate, I'd appreciate that. Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal is in the description box below. And at the very least, if you can't donate, if you don't want to donate monetarily, share this information. Like for real, help to grow the channel or whatever, get active with it. What's your name? Rosalind? Can that model be an ancestor? Because I'm definitely been connecting more with a certain ancestor. Rosalind, help me to recall my memory, boo. Like, what was I talking about? Scorpio energy in that 5th house? That's what we're talking about? Or 4th house? Come back with that, Rosalind, please. Willie McDonald, how do the sun and the rise work together during an eclipse? Are you questioning? Thank you, April. Are you questioning what house are you talking about, Rosalind? Give me a little bit more reference, please, because I said a lot. Willie McDonald, how do the sun and the rise work during an eclipse? Are you questioning how I came up with what I just ran down to y'all and why I labeled it sun and rising in Cancer, for instance? Is that what you're asking? Or you're asking how to deal with the eclipse from your sun and rising perspective? Your sun and rising perspective, Willie? I still don't understand the question. Rosalind, having a partner to model for Scorpio in the 12th house. Oh, like a mentor, right? Yeah. Like the mentor I was just speaking of. You're asking. Let me go back to the original. Can that model be an ancestor? Absolutely. Yes. Oh, you're so smart. Thank you. I'm glad we figured that out, Rosalind. Willie, I'm still waiting for you, baby. You got to give me a paragraph or something. I need to know. I want to answer that question. But Rosalind, yes, that model can be an ancestor. 12th house. You so smart because the 12th house, it deals with subconscious, but it deals with them visiting in your subconscious. The 4th house deals with ancestors and elders, the human part of them. Eyebrow, exclamation. The 12th house deals with the spirit of the ancestors coming in and out of the realm. That makes sense, Rosalind? So yes and very yes. Oh, that's a really good question. I got excited over that once I got it. Yeah. Generally speaking, Willie, how does the rising work with the eclipses? Well, that's hard to answer, but I'm going to take it from this perspective because this is what I think you're leaning towards. When we have an eclipse, the sun, however the sun reacts to it, is going to react to it. Meaning, however your core sees it, I don't know what sign you are, but however your sun sign sees it, okay, it will rock with the changes that are happening. However, the rising, whatever sign it is in, whatever energy it's in, it always works as a block. It always works as an energy field that comes up when you're afraid. So naturally, all of us are going to be a little shook when that eclipse moment happens for us, when it absolutely plays out in an example in our lives, right? And then our rising really will come up and go, wait, what? Huh? What'd you say? And depending on that rising and that eclipse, you will react in whatever way that relationship is in. To be truthful with you, is the sun's influence more prevalent than the rise? Yes, it can be, because the sun is who you are, your source, your vulnerable self. And the rise is just something that you can pull up and down. You can control your rise a little bit more than you can your sun. Your sun is who you are, naked. Right? Your rising is, like I say to a lot of the students that I have, it's like a shade in the window. It's your protector. You can pull it up or you can put it down. Yes. Can you talk about Pisces and Saturn, which is in my third house? Third house is siblings. Yes, third house is siblings. So if you have a Sagittarius rising, what your name is? Robin. Is that in your, what house is that in, boo-boo? Because I'm trying to see it in my head. I can't see it. I forgot. Robin, tell me where your, this is Robin Gary. You have a Sag rise, right? Sag, Gemini. Go back, Sonja. Sag, Scorpio, Libra. So it's in your 11th house. You have a Sag rise, Sag, Scorpio, Libra. It'll be in your 11th house. New friendships. That's how it's going to affect you. Third house is siblings. If you have a Sag rise, it's not in your third house. The Sag rise and Sag people, Sag sun, that eclipse in Libra is going to be in your 11th house. Friendships, new groups and organizations coming for you. That's to answer Robin's question. Anybody else? I'm waiting. I'm here. Could the Yuri, could the mentor for my Scorpio rise in my 12th house aid in the earned income for my Virgo in the second? That's a good question. But, excuse me, Yuri Henson, do you know your chart well enough to know what's in your second house? That's how I can better answer that. Because normally, no. Could the mentor for my Scorpio rise in my 12th house aid to the earned income for my Virgo in the second house? No. Normally, no. However, some never, because y'all know this is the type of astrologer I am. I like to be specific as possible. That's why I took an about face and corrected myself, right? However, some never, if you have planets in that second house, and something is in your 12th house, that eclipse is going to bounce off and hit that second house. Oh, hell yeah. Tell me what's in your second house. You know your natal chart, Yuri? I'll answer that for you. Anything in your second house, any planets in there. Thank y'all for hanging around. I appreciate it. I don't see no more questions, but I appreciate y'all being here. Okay. I really, really do. Any other questions? Like really, like, let's talk about it. I wish I could see your faces. It's been an hour and a half. This is long enough. I appreciate you being here. Malika says, as a Sag with a Cap rising, what do I need to balance? As a Sag with a Cap rising. So understand this, with the Cap rising, that information is going to be in your 10th house for sure, right? What you are balancing or I should say more importantly, what this new partnership that you're bringing into your life, Malika, is trying to teach you how to delegate. It's trying to teach you to release control. For you specifically, in regards to career information, in regards to the world stage, being out in the public. Release control. I can't tell her that this is a public forum. I can't stand my relationship with spirit sometimes. And all these people, they're like, well, tell her about this. I can't. There's 29 other people on here that don't need to hear her information. Jupiter's in your second house. You gosh darn better believe it, Yuri Henson. What sign is that Jupiter in your second house? Ooh, Yuri. No, Malika, I will not. I have way too much integrity to tell you what they were telling me, but they definitely said that you need to stop strong arming situations and let things breathe so you can bring in some career changes. That's your lesson. That's that eclipse working in that 10th house for you. Release the strong arm, because you don't think you're doing it, but you are. Got to be nicer. Okay, so Sonja, we were supposed to connect with the rising sign and not our sign. Both, whichever felt better. Now, let me explain that. You know, when I used to write for Essence, and when people write astrology columns, you can only write from the perspective of the rising sign. It's very, very difficult to write for the sun sign. It's very difficult to do this shit because honestly, a lot of this is being left on the table. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 points resonates with you and everything else is like for whoever else catches it, right? Because it's too general and astrology is way too specific, right? So when you write columns, you do write with the sign on the rise. That's the perspective. So for Sagittarius people, you will write from the Sagittarius perspective of the rising sign. And somehow that will cover Sagittarius energy as well. And if it does not, read the other sign. You get that? So whenever you read an astrology column, you're going to read both. Something is going to apply to you, either your sun sign or either the sign your sun sign is in or the sign your rising sign is in. It will apply to you. Absolutely. And I hope I expressed that with ease in a way that you can understand. It's easier to express it with visuals, but we don't have them right now. Mr. Willie McDonald, it doesn't matter if you have several planets in one house. And with respect, this is not necessarily an astrology workshop, and I can't see your chart, honey. So I'm not going to give you a reading right now. That's what I'm not going to do. But yeah, you can always get with me for a reading for show. Or if you have specific questions, I can answer that. All right. Yuri, Jupiter's in your second house in Sag. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I hope it's close to 10 degrees, because if that eclipse at 10 degrees Libra is hitting that Sag within 5, 6, 7 degrees, ooh-wee. Yes, that's a sextile. That's an absolute sextile as it comes through that 12th house. Come on, girl. Oh, Yuri, you good. It's 28. Okay, that's far. So it doesn't matter though. It really doesn't matter. Maybe it'll just be less of an impact. But yes, if you do have something in that second house, it's still gonna ping off of that joint. Maybe just not as great. Okay, so when are you connecting with someone, i.e., checking compatibility? You have to look for the rising and the sun sign. Yes, Miss Reese, I hope I read that properly. You was probably doing that on your phone, huh? Okay, so when you are connecting with someone, i.e., checking compatibility, you have to look for the rising and the sun signs. When you're reading general astrology forecasts, or you're watching somebody's video, yes, that's why you'll hear them say, if y'all watch it on YouTube, they'll say sun, moon, or rise. Cancer, sun, moon, and rise. This is for you because oftentimes your personal placements, sun, moon, rise, and Venus can be indicative of that read, of that energy. Please do, Yuri. And can I borrow $5? Give me some money, girl. All right. Any more questions, y'all? We've been on here long enough. I hope this was beneficial. I hope it did something for you. I really, really do. I really, 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 really do. Again, I'm going to be in the DMV area on October 26th. Come on through. If y'all want to donate, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal is below. I'm trying to think of any other announcements. My reading special is done. Y'all had a girl. Y'all got a girl cross-eyed. That's all I'm going to say. Last week, I did so many readings. I was walking around like, what the fuck? This thing, where are you? Where you going? I'm so grateful. I say that with so much love and appreciation. I really, 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 really do. But I was underneath the covers, y'all. Way too many people I met last week on the other side. I'm glad, Rosalind. I'm so glad this was helpful. My reading was amazing and spirit was moving. Oh, I mean today, spirit was moving. That's why my cheeks are kind of rosy. Sometimes my cheeks get rosy when I drink tequila, but I don't drink no more. So I have no idea why I'm so hot. Like I got tequila in my blood. Y'all welcome. I miss y'all. I miss these live situations. I really, 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 really do. Come on over to IG and see a sister every now and again when I go live. I'd appreciate that thing there. And check up in the video section what we talk about every week, all right? I'm doing my best to give you less but poignant information, like chock full of nuts kind of feel, you dig? Oh, I miss you, Dan. I love you so much, and I pray you well. All right, y'all. I really do. I'm looking for questions, but I don't see no more. All right. Nice, yeah. How are you, honey? Much love to you. Y'all sleep good tonight, okay? Be easy on yourselves. And here's a little trick. I'm sure y'all know this, right? Before you go to bed, ask Spirit to reveal to you and all of your ancestors what new information on top of what was shared tonight that you would like for me to include with this shift of this eclipse. Show me just before you close your eyes and fall into that slumber. Show me, Spirit. Y'all do know you can activate your subconscious. You can ask. Y'all can ask. And I know maybe one or two of y'all like, I don't know if I should ask. I don't know what the answers I'm going to get. What you afraid for? Y'all still scared of spirit? You still scared of talking to your peoples? Now, it may be some new heart energy. Maybe they just went over on the other side and emotionally you don't necessarily want to connect, but you know they are our lifelines. We can't do this thing without them, y'all. We will get swallowed up in the abyss without our ancestors and guides. So before you go to sleep, when you wake up, while you on the toilet, when you swimming, while you teaching, while you making love, you better be praying. And I said it all of it. All of it. They don't give a fuck about y'all making love. They don't care about us making love. They don't care about us being naked. They don't care about us. But you got to employ your peoples on the other side. This is a very, very, very weird, chaotic, spontaneous, wildly creative, awesomely explosive times that we are living in right now. And there's nothing to hold on to you. So you got to have somebody carrying you through this mess, through this shit. Activate them. Please and very please. Oh, good. You're talking to them every day. That's right. That's right. All right, y'all. I'm going to go before I start dragging on again. Much love to you. Take care of yourself, all right? And I'll see you real soon. Thank you for showing up. Adios.